Good evening, Randomizer fans, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Tournament 2025. My name is Lord Fizzlebeef. Joined with me in the booth is Rubes.
Hey Fizzle, how's it going?
It's great. I'm here. I am ready for a game 3, and I need to make it clear that I did not roll this because we got Danny versus Scar, and we've got black belts again. Force black belt white mage. Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. I didn't do this, but I'm sorry, Danny.
Well, at least there's some good news. The black belt, if they find an early Masa, could be really good because it comes with plus 10 strength. The white mage comes with heal plus magic, so they get the free life 2 and probably their cure 4 or heal 3 or something.
Something
Guess we'll
along
see
those
what
lines, yeah.
And black mage has hurt dragon. I'm sure that's going to come in handy. If they decide to pick up a fighter, they'll get improved cat claw. Thief has equipped shields, and red mage has doom magic.
Okay. Looking at this though, there's a problem that we have to solve, and that problem is our melee is terrible. So really want a fighter. If we're desperate, I would settle for a thief, but with the idea of like promo later. But like, I really, really, really want a fighter.
100%. I just had a seed last night in my race where we got a forced black belt, and thankfully Provoka had a fighter, and I immediately I tried to kill off my black belt as fast as I could.
I will say, as far as the Blursings go, improved cat claw has let me down every time I've tried to lean all the way into it. Will be interesting to see if either of our runners try to make it work. The math does change a little bit due to the fact that the cat claw is going to be somewhere between +2 and +5. That's stronger than it was when I tried to make things happen with it, but also the fiends are stronger than when I tried to make things work with it. So we'll see what happens with that.
I'm going to assume they're going to go for the incentive Xcal, because we do have that incentivized along with the power gauntlet and the defense sword. But that's assuming we can find a fighter, because if the fighter's somewhere that's floater locked, oh boy.
Yeah. How late do we hold out for it? Just exactly how many encounters do we attempt to run from before we find the fighter?
Black belt's usually decent at running, but you know, decent.
Comment in the chat, Thief's dual wielding should allow double cat claws. Well, I think they're knives. And we're off. Okay, we're both in town. I'm tavern fighter. Okay, we're in business. Let's go.
All right, let's just do that then.
Item shop got nothing much. Over in Black Magic, what do we got? Lightning 3, Fire 2, Ice 2, Quad X, all solid. Harm 4 out of the White Magic shop. Also, A-Rub spotted. A stealth pick in this flag set. Ribbons tend to be few and far between. And we need something to solve the problem of turn 1 crack from Chaos.
Not only that, it would also cover a turn 1 ink from Kraken, just because A-Rub covers status. So that is definitely a low-key a solid pickup.
Scar first out of Canaria, headed towards TOF. Danny also on the way. Oh, chat also catching Pro Ring +5 on the vendor in Canaria. That is pretty solid. Oh, and Danny had picked up an Iron Shield. Free Pro Ring out of the first box. Only good.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't find myself buying Pro Rings particularly often, unless they're cheap and it's like really early. Because usually I end up finding at least one or two.
So one of the great, interesting things about this flag set is it really alters the weights of things that we have taken for granted. Pro Ring is usually considered a staple to avoid Rub and Quad X out of the Fiends, but we know where all of those are. Quad X is far enough in the Lich fight that we don't care. And Rub is far enough in one of the other Fiend fights that we don't care.
Yeah, it is the second spell on Carrie's list, second and fourth spell. But I mean, the thing is, she doesn't often cast it. She likes to punch, and she usually doesn't get past fire too. But they just found a light axe in Toph. That's a huge item for the fighter.
Okay. Royals, we got Canal and Ship. Okay.
All right. Well, go wherever we want now. Probably Provoca, and then if we get a fetch, do a fetch, or go to Crescent or something.
Otherwise, yeah, nuts to the inner sea. We're headed to Crescent and then somewhere else. Just, yeah, save the princess and just you out.
These seeds do sometimes have jokes, like you'll find ridiculous fetch quests that take you to the entirety of the inner sea. So sometimes leaving the inner sea doesn't work out as planned.
Mm-hmm.
At least the speedboat gets us back in fast enough. Level 2, we got Brack and Warp. That's not bad. White Magic.
We also got
Fade.
Fade, Wall, and Heal 2.
Nice.
Mm.
Well, I mean, the White Mage is looking pretty good. So is the Red Mage, but we don't have a Red Mage.
Yeah, didn't have room for a Red Mage. The only White Magic caster we've got in this party is the White Mage because we've flipped the magics of our promo Knight and Ninja. The Knight will be getting access to level 1 through 4 Black Magic. So, only person with Fade is going to be that White Mage. Looks like we get a Ruby out of the Pirate. With our Ship and Canal. Boy, that's a laser. That's just a bat signal for Go to Titans.
Well, maybe someone will diverge and go to Crescent instead, but yeah, it's certain. I mean, 2 turn-ins potentially, as long as nothing's chime locked, is pretty good.
Danny picking up some copper +3 bracelets, looking to get some armor on our mages before we head for what seems to be a very likely Earth dive in our near future, if I had to guess. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Scar in Melmond.
Sometimes these seeds like to send people to Earth early, and Earth early is a little scary because we have vanilla touch attacks on, and a lot of undeads have stun touch, which is not pleasant.
It looks like had a bit of a drop on Scar's side. I don't know if we're returning from Titans. No, we're headed into Titans. We just did a reset outside. Okay. So we still get the opportunity to see what this is. Assuming the stupid tigers get out of the way.
Well, maybe they'll take care of that black belt for us, though.
That would be nice. Oh, having another bit of a hiccup. Oh, come on. Twitch, please. Scar's internet, please. 3 X's and a shield. Okay, so 2 shards and a thingy and a shield. Well, Danny's on the way. Danny is almost here. Let's see if Danny can help clear this up for us. So the leftmost was just a bunch of stupid wolves. We got a shard out of it. Middle right is more stupid wolves. And we get the herb. Okay, so back to the inner sea for us, but it gives us an excuse to go to Melmond. And in the right side box, what if I told you that we have more stupid wolves?
I mean, you could, at least they don't seem to be doing too much except be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they had
we have our confirmed first face down black belt on Scar's side.
Right.
Danny looking to catch up.
Interesting. I think Scar didn't warped out of of Titans without saving on the west side, which usually we save on the west side because it's faster in and out, but it's fine.
So Canoe
Well,
from Sarda's a fun pick.
that could go anywhere now. We got that opens up Ordeals, that opens up Volcano. We still have Herb to turn in. We still haven't been to Crescent Lake, so we probably want to prioritize those. But
You
oof.
know, I'm really liking South Elfland Dock so that we can do Herb turn in and then just scoot on down to Ordeals.
Yeah, with any luck, they've picked up some cash, so maybe they'll get some level 3 and maybe even level 4 spells. Because we'll have to see what their cash situation is. We still haven't seen a vendor item yet, right?
Correct. Our tracker Wildham in chat, you know Herb will give Crystal if you take the southern dock, right? Well, we've got a canoe, so that's not a problem today.
That's true, because we could just hit up Ordeals on the way, or backtrack, or not go to Ordeals because Ordeals is full of sorcerers with Death Touch, who they don't like me, and I don't know how they're gonna like our runners today.
Okay, so here's the thing. They were absurdly mean the other day to Danny. Theoretically, that's got to balance out. Like, maybe that'll balance out today.
Oh, well, there's our nuke in level 3 magic.
Seems
That's
good.
nice.
Nothing out of level 3 white magic. Seems right.
Mm-hmm. Where's life? Well, that's a good question. Did they have anyone shown us what the what our heal plus magic was yet?
I've not yet. We have fast and lock 2 out of level 4.
Okay.
Level 3 had heal 3 and invis 2. Or yeah, level 4 had heal 3 and invis 2. So first 4 levels, no life spells. Vendor Rod out of Elflin for 13 grand.
All right, well, let's go to Volcano then, I guess, and get our money there.
Ooh, first Divergence. Danny going to Crescent first. Gar gets Cube out of the Herb turn-in.
Normally, you need the Chime to get into Mirage and the Cube to get into Sky, but because we have Chime Shuffle on, it could be anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I have
exit. And not a whole heck of a lot out of level 6 black. Like, Zap was there, but with level 3 nuke, I don't think we care.
No. So you're probably not going to buy any damage spells above level 3 if you got nuke.
Mm-hmm.
At least for the, yeah. And then Fade was level 2 already.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like Scar canoed over to Crescent from Elfland. That's a very ambitious gamble, hoping that whatever we get out of Crescent and or Volcano is going to lead to an immediate floater, because otherwise the backtrack will start to lose time. So Danny picks up Cube, Scar has Adamant. Got to be thinking Scar's headed for Volcano.
I would think so. It's a proximity play. On the other hand, you could go and turn in the Adamant fairly quickly, but that's a lot of sailing.
Mm-hmm. So Scar headed into Volcano. Danny picking up magic out of Elfland is not going to have enough to purchase the rod, but will see it for sale. Now at this point, it's where do we follow? Do we head south to Ordeals, or do we continue following Fetch? Ooh, Scar having a problem with the Mux here in Volcano. We have Life 1 available at level 8 from our Heal Plus magic. but we also have Cure 4, so you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you got the life 2 built in between the 2 spells.
And we got 3 shards here in the armory. That's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Danny has departed Elfland and looks to be chasing the Adamant turn-in.
Maybe we'll get some lazy dwarves today?
They've been very lazy this tournament.
Mm.
Ooh,
Vorpal
plus 5. Well,
and
we
a
don't care
katana
about the...
3.
Hooray! We don't care about the katana, but we got a Vorpal, and we got a next cow. Weapons for days. We can't use any of them right now. Let's reset and head elsewhere.
Good choice by Danny. We'll come back there when we have the TNT or the floater or something.
Yeah. We're headed south. Looks like Danny's going to make the Ordeals play. Scar is continuing to clear out Armory.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that we've seen anything special out of there.
No, because it was all in the dwarf closet.
Did you right?
Now, I'm curious if when Scar goes down to find the item on the Agama floor or the carry floor, will they do carry? Will they take her on? I mean, with a strong light axe, they got nuke, they got fade. So it's worth consideration.
That's... I lean towards no, because we're gonna have to use some of those to get through box fights, and by the time we get through all that, I don't know what we're gonna have left in the tank.
Mm-hmm. And that is very fair. I think I probably walk out of Volcano more than 50% of the time. All right, Danny through the pillar maze. Let's see what wonderful things we can find in the boxes.
Well, we got a man-cat fight. That's the thing.
Hey, well, they have glare. Also, they resist the main element, so should use fade there. But ooh, or nuke. Yeah, okay, they're not very friendly.
Yeah. That was definitely an anger at to cast something.
Oh, hello, sorcerers on the
Hello,
walk-in.
sorcerers. Thanks, sorcerers.
Just a reminder why nobody likes coming here except people who like pain.
Yeah.
Which tends to be me lately.
At least we know our way through the maze. At least we can just... Alright, Scar now on the Agama floor.
Mm-hmm.
Very terrible cache so far, and a 10. Wholly unimpressive.
I didn't realize there was a slime tile there in Ordeals. Interesting.
Danny getting away from the slime tile. Going in for the man cats. We got Fade. We got Nuke.
There you go. That should take care of them.
And we get the crystal.
Well, that's convenient. We can just head straight
Yeah.
south if we want. Or we could
Yeah.
head north back to the inner sea, because it could still be a fetch. Because we haven't seen the crown. We haven't seen the key. We haven't seen TNT.
Sure, but we also haven't seen Floater. I'm just saying.
Dragon armor plus 5, and zombie Ds normally are on that tile anyway, but not that many. Oh dear.
Not that many, and I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Danny, please.
That's Scar finding the slab, meanwhile, in Agama floor.
So this has to be progression over here.
Mm-hmm.
because it ain't adamant. So Danny is on the correct path. We just have to power our way through it. I believe we have Do we have exit? Let me check our handy dandy magic list, sponsored by Wildham.
Exit was level 6, I believe you said. So we have we might
Exit
have
was level
warp.
6. Okay, well,
Warp's not gonna help us a whole lot in
yeah,
order
Warp's
to get
not
out
gonna
of
do anything
ordeals.
here. Yeah, we just. I think the strategy is to not get ambushed by 4 zombie Ds, which is a tall order. I would almost consider, taking a slime fight, just because my reset senses are tingling.
It's a good punch by the black mage.
I mean, we're gonna go for it.
We got what, one cat? We got 2 casts of life and then heal pots. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have life.
We're fine. Perfectly fine. Those zombie Ds certainly won't crush us again.
Oh no, wait. I forgot about the missing rod purchase. So Scar has taken the cash and has purchased the rod and is headed to Earth Cave. So Earth Cave or Crystal are our path.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be Bottle in Earth and Crystal is the correct play.
I'm gonna
that's my
believe
guess.
in ordeals.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got the dragon armor out of there again. Now can we actually get it out?
Oh, only 2 dragons. That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Elect for the run, and we get there, and we out. Danny successfully escapes the Castle of Ordeals. I really want this crystal to be floater. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Scar went and found all their wonderful weapons in Dwarf, and now they're in Melmond.
Oh, level 5 Temper. Missed that the first time our runners were there. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's go. Come on. Let's see it. And it's...
Hey!
Yeah!
All right.
You will things into the universe and they happen. Now the question is, what is Scar going to haul out of Earth Cave? I know you called Bottle, but I don't think it's going to be quite that sort of mean about it. I think there is also something important down here. I'm feeling Looter Key.
Ooh. All right. Well, we shall see. I mean, Bottle could certainly lead to one of those as well. But
True.
let's see where Danny's going to head now that she's got her airboat.
Mm-hmm.
Take a nap. That's a good idea. Tiring.
Naps are good and underrated.
Yes. I took a nap at the office today on my lunch break. It was awkward because it was in an office chair, but it was fine.
Some may say I'm napping right now. So we pick up level 4 magic in Elfland as Scar continues through Earth Cave. Oh, still missing cash to pick up the rod.
Sell it dragon armor. We don't need it. I'm kidding.
Sir? We are going to sell something.
If we had kept the katana, we could have sold that.
Ooh, Opal Gauntlet.
Yep. Definitely Opal Gauntlet there.
I think we might need to vend
Not
a
enough.
weapon or two. We got some weapons. We can ditch them.
Yeah. A light axe is nice, but whatever.
No. We're leaving Cardia?
Yeah,
Cardia
looks
trip
like
it is. This is gonna be what patches up our cash problems. Scar reaches the rod plate. Let's see what the prize is down here.
I missed it, but Scar got an Aegis shield somewhere.
Yes, I believe that was in Agama Floor Volcano. Or no, or maybe the Armory? One of those. Definitely Volcano, though.
Yeah.
Alright, we got black shirt, we got a blah, blah, blah. We got a bat,
Nice.
we got a cabin, we got a family, we got a bad box, stupid dogs. Meanwhile, return of the zombie D's over in Cardia Swamp. Just lasering in on that poor black mage. Decide to go for a reset because we kind of want levels across the board here. I missed what Scar got. I believe it was a shard.
It was a shard. I think they're
Okay.
at 9 or so right now. I haven't seen what Danny's total is.
Okay. Alright, Danny makes it through the zombie D pack with most of the party upright. At least we get caster levels. That's not bad for a shard. Okay.
She's at 4.
There were a fair number of shards in Volcano. Armory floor alone had 5 or 6 on it. It was
a
kind
ton.
of insane.
There were a few in. Yeah, I think there were a few in. Yeah. You're right. Up.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we're experiencing some technical difficulties with the Danny stream. Oh, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
We just saw that though.
Oh. Hey, forward progression?
More shards
Truly.
for Scar.
Truly a glorious day for internet racing as we close in on what has to be the box with the thing in it in Earth Cave. More oozes and arachnids.
Oh, don't use lit 3. Oozes resist that.
You can bully them.
I guess so. I mean, I know you want to save nukes for Lich, but you don't need that many nukes for Lich.
You don't. We got the Chime. We have not bonked off an entrance yet, so this may be nice, or this may be nothing at all. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Stream has returned.
It looks like she found the tail, I'm guessing, unless she just really wants to go talk to Bahamut and chat with him for a while.
I'm gonna assume this was a tail get out of Cardia. We're gonna go Serpentine formation to keep Bahamut off balance as we turn in the tail. And we don't have any of those cool weapons from Dwarf Cave, but we know where Dwarf Cave is.
Yeah, it's a quick airship flight to the south. Meanwhile, speed bump number 1 pulls up on Scar, busts out the Ice 2, and I don't expect to last to the end of this next second round.
Question chat, didn't Danny get them first? She accessed them first, but then reset out and then headed elsewhere.
Also, I just realized RPG Limit Break rated with a party of 63 or 83. I can't read it on my computer, but welcome on 63. In, everybody. 63. Welcome into this awesome race 3 between Danny and Scar in the 2025 winter tournament. I was about to say spring tournament, but that's not right.
This winter tournament now. We rebranded it. It's fine.
Seasonal tournament.
Yeah. Tournament of undetermined weather. Danny has picked up the rod, I think some houses, some pure potions, some heals, getting everything, as Scar is now into ordeals, which we know will be crystal into floater. There we go. Danny now to the Dwarven weapon store. Give me that.
Don't forget that Vorpal. If you
think
want it,
we're
you don't
leaving-
necessarily need it, but
Well, hang on, because chaos is a thing. Danny.
Chaos still pretty good against. You know, I mean, if it gets +5, you can bump it up with the power bonk. It'll be fine.
I mean, okay.
Oh, the
Scar
Glaring
having,
Cats.
yeah, Scar having just about as rough of a time with ordeals as Danny did. The Man Cats are not here to play today.
Mm-mm. Man-Cats are rough. What's one thing I hate about ordeals in the vanilla game? Man-Cats have open with fire too. Argoyles open with fire too, and of course the sorcerers. But and you know you got your glance Medusas.
Yeah, it's not a nice place.
No, it certainly is an ordeal, and the way they did the flags this time, they did justice to its name. I kind of appreciate it.
It's not quite the full nightmare, but vanilla touches go a long way. So Danny now in Volcano, definitely going to catch up in the shard hunt momentarily. Scar
like
possibly taking a slime fight?
Yeah, at least one.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Slimes are a decent tile. They're a lot closer to the top 10 list of the B-sides than I think people expect. It's one of those few that's like right on the cusp of it.
Yeah, sometimes they can hit hard. You know, they have the full. Oh, never mind. We lost Danny again.
Danny, please.
They have the full like absorb, so you know they can't really hit them. So, oh no. Oh. Sorcerers, please.
Oh, Danny's back. I think.
All right.
No, this is. So we made it here last time. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Alright, Scar finding their crystal, and they're gonna try to make their way out of ordeals now. Well, they'll be probably very happy to find that dragon armor, but will the zombie Ds be merciful?
Yep. They didn't ambush. That's a mercy.
Yep. Yeah, I think this will be fine.
So Scar leaving ordeals, about to become airborne.
Going north.
Taking the long way to turn in that Lyre Crystal. Quite possibly anticipating the worst. Anticipating like Crystal into TNT into Key, I don't know, something.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a bit of a walk, but I get it. I don't hate the play. But we know that it will be the item we desire.
Oh. Oop.
Well.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, someone in chat pointing out that Danny's interwebs has been stuttering. Possible concussive improvements may be applied to the router. Alright, Scar now has floater. I don't think we checked any of these, or we did and I forgot. But either way, there was nothing of import in them.
Yeah, I think Danny did open them and found there was a shard and nothing else.
Yeah. We are 31, almost 32 minutes in, and I am obligated to point out that we still have not found a ribbon.
And Danny's back, chilling in the lava. Oh, there she goes.
Yep.
I
We
thought she
probably
was
just
chilling
missed
on the
the
lava floor.
armory clear.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, an Aegis shield.
Oh, now we know where it came from. Guess we should equip that.
So
Poison
we've
resistance
got...
is nice.
But now we're doing a little bit of double backing. Yeah, Scar doing Cardia as Danny doing Agama Floor. Both other runners have been to the other respective areas, just now kind of cleaning up stuff.
Yeah. Danny will be able to take on Carry, though, with that X-Cal.
Yes,
So
I expect a carry fight.
That helps.
Also, finding Slab after Floater is way better than finding it before Floater.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Honestly, I find myself putting off going to Melman period until I get the Slab. Unless I, desperately need to find some magic. Alright, maybe we'll actually see where Danny got the tail from this time. Oh, Red D's have Vanilla Blaze. That's cool.
They also have Cure 4. Well, okay then. Final boss Red D's. Didn't remember seeing this much difficulty when Danny came through here.
I was gonna say, I think Scar warped out before, didn't do that box. I think because the slab was in the box to the north of that, or the room to the north of that. So I think they left immediately after they got the slab.
That makes sense. Okay, time for a carry fight. Swing wall? No, swing fade nuke. No, we're going with wall. Wall and fast. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Fast is fine. Fast is great. 8 at 752. That's what fast does. Wall's gonna go off. Round 2, swing. Cure 4, nuke. Sure. Swing. Slam. Dead.
I mean, improved dark is a thing, and because dark is her second spell, but you also have an X-Cal and nuke and fade. So I think
That's
we'll
true.
be all right.
Bad
And
turn
Cure
order
4.
might have made that a 3-round fight, but she got very good turn order. So 2 rounds it is. Restreamer commenting in chat, Danny leaving Volcano with 3 more shards than Scar got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Danny...
now into Earth Cave.
Yep. Everyone's favorite. Go grab that chime, which I'm sure will be incredibly helpful.
Which maybe...
It might be.
Maybe could have been Vanilla Locked, who knows?
Nobody will know.
Scar is on the way to Lefane. They're going to turn in the slab, see what we get out of that. Worth also mentioning, we've also not seen the loot or the key. Well, there's the loot. That solves that. So, vendor rod required. Or no, wait, slab was Volcano.
Slab was Volcano.
What did we get out of Earth?
The chime.
I'm going to go to the chime, right. So that's just going to be a big old question mark forever, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Scar, taking advantage of the Lefanian Superstore, can pick up the level 1 through 4 black magic on the night, and then whatever magic they're missing on the on their black and white wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up Cure 4 and Lamp. That's actually kind of redundant because Cure 4, unless Lamp like somehow, I don't know what improved Lamp covers, but Cure 4, you know, Cure 4 takes care of statuses except for Stone.
Yeah,
So...
Lamp and Cure 4 are on the same level. Cure 4, I believe, does everything Lamp does and more. Danny doing some quick inventory rearrangement. I'm gonna get black shirt, which is basically a very fancy gold bracelet. So our two most important members of this party are now adequately armored. Scar making a run for Sky.
It makes sense when all that's left is what, Waterfall at this point. We don't have the Oxyal, and we don't have the key, and we don't have the key. So
free gold bracelet. That's not terrible.
did I see a mute in a menu?
You just might have. I forget. Is an A-mute single target?
I am not sure.
I use it so little I don't remember myself. I'm sure chat can correct me.
It might be improved with the flags. Regardless, I've bought it, I believe, 0 times.
Yeah.
Oh, Catmen are also annoying. They got sleep. It's better than glare, but...
Okay, Danny has acquired Chime and is about to go beat up the free shard vending machine. Scar approaching greater than less than, but having problem with Saber T Catmen. Oh, cat! So it's sleep into zap from the Catmen. Yeah, you really want to solve that problem turn 1, I guess.
Catmen and glare, or so Catmen and Mancats both having time elemental things that can take you out. That's awful.
Yeah. Oh, look, it is the Mighty Lich, the Scourge of the Earth Cave, elemental fiend of the... and it's dead.
Oh. You put up a good fight.
Yeah, he put up pixels, that's for sure.
Alright, Danny Danny's gonna translate the slab now. Presumably go get the loot. And follow Scar into Sky, I would assume.
At this point, yeah, there's very few options left other than Sky, really, that makes sense.
I mean, you could take a chance on Waterfall. But the thing is, like, you need both the Oxyal and the key, and one of them will not be in Waterfall. And the key, and they can't be in Sea, so one of them is here in Sky, or what leads to them. Well, I mean, I think it could be key. No. Oxyal could be in Canary Locked, so
Well, then the true nightmare could be Waterfall key into Canaria Oxyal, and we're currently chasing down a Power Gauntlet. Like,
I think Sky makes more sense. I mean, 52 boxes, or 51 plus the incentive, and it's worth a shot. And Lithanian linebackers doing their best Brian Urlacher impersonation.
Ooh, ribbon spotted. First ribbon of the seed spotted up in Sky, first floor left side.
Woohoo! Going on the Lone Life Caster, which sadly makes some sense.
That's what you do. more shards. I have lost count of how many more Scar need.
I think
They
I
were-
saw Scar. I think Scar has about 15 right now.
Okay. I'm just saying, if they would kindly open their menu in a quickish
Yeah.
manner.
It'd be convenient for us. Oh no.
No. We're fine. We're
Oh
fine.
no.
We got a
Oh
ribbon.
no.
We're fine.
We don't have endless life though.
We
Oh
got
no.
some. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, shoutouts to Tracker Wildham in chat saying, yeah, 15 for Scar and 17 for Danny right now.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, we sold the bottle that we didn't have accounted for, so
Mm-hmm.
as yet to be determined from that.
At least it's a quick turn, and you don't have to go all the way to dwarfs and then all the way back or something. So that's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Danny found a nice Rankolo fight. That's gonna be fantastic.
I mean, great for
Scary.
chomping on a house in like 5 seconds.
Scar clearing out the right room now on floor 3, since floor 3 has 14 boxes, floor 2 and Sky only has 10, and it's also and they're also scattered all around, which is not very convenient. I still find myself clearing out the second floor just because I've seen the incentive on there too much.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
it's logical.
I guess, but it's there too much of the time for me to ignore. Like, there's just enough boxes on that floor that I can justify it. And also, if I need levels, like Sky 2, I think has the best assortment of good experience encounters in all of Sky.
Yeah, I mean, you get eyes, you get Nightmare Evilmen, you get rock goals, you get there's a whole
You get a couple Gurmadusas, yeah.
Yeah, Gurmadusas. Manticores are okay. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of options there. Whereas here you get man cats. And you get some of those other stuff, those other things too. Oh, hello fighters. Those are all, speaking of good experience. Are about to head to the Bridge of Destiny, which will not have a war mech.
We do have Brack strats.
Yeah, we got an X-Cal, whatever.
No, fine. Swing goes out, 4 hits, 489. Fast goes off afterwards. Incoming melee. Takes Black Wizard down to under 100 health. Wall goes off. Heal, Cure 4, Cure 4. And now we're on to Brack strats. Cure 4 goes off. Brack. Nope. Swing. 7 hits, 943. T is still there, but probably not for long. The final Brack charge. Ineffective. It would have worked if we'd bet on Brack from the start. I'm just saying. The insta-kills are temperamental, and they respond to feelings. Anyway, we swung the sword and we got through.
Quick shot over to Gaia and go grab go release the fairy, and surely she will give us something. But what?
Okay.
Tea in a bottle.
It's not bad. Yeah, true, no Mega Fetch Chain, but still a little annoying. Scar going for the key lock boxes. Now that we have our loot and our key, probably just doing this to look for the last couple shards that we need. Still full clearing boxes. Would also like a ribbon if possible. 6 shards left to go for Scar as Danny continues the full clear of Sky. I'm just gonna bash into Astos' castle real quick.
Say hi to Astos without actually saying hi to Astos, just to check the locked room.
Yeah, there was one. We're gonna go get it. Checking the tiles while we're here, we see 1 to 2 fighters. Not bad. Not great for a group grind. Very good for a solo grind.
Yeah, as many shards as they need left. I mean, I think I would just pursue the items and get to C as quickly as I can. But that's my opinion. Oh, there was a ribbon on Sky too. Also, hello.
Oh, a ribbon on Sky too. Scar did not see that.
Nope, that's
And I think that's the last non-marked box Danny's gonna open. No, we opened that one, but it was right there. We're gonna skip right side and head on down to Sky 3. See if we get lucky with the boxes here. We will. I imagine once we open that bottle, we're probably going to be done with the unmarked boxes, because I think the rest of the checks now are looking to see if this is one of the gear incentives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we still got Defense Sword and Power Bonk out there, right? And I'm pretty sure we don't have either of those.
Mm-hmm. So there's bottle. Straight to the marked box. Scar only got 1 shard out of Dwarf Armory. 5 left to go. Not looking great for what we've got going on. Scar might be forced to go to the Onrak continent.
Mm-hmm. No Xboxes here except for the incentive, which is gonna be the Oxiel, I presume, or TNT, one or the other.
Crown.
Or oh, yeah, Crown too. Jeez. We got well. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Danny absorbing glares like it's nothing, thanks to the extra ribbon. And I totally missed what Scar got. I'm guessing it's TNT based
TNT.
on the.
Yep.
Taking some anger out on the non-hooray dwarves.
Yeah. Okay, there's our crown. 4 shards left to go for Scar.
Mm-hmm.
Really hoping this is Oxiel. I think it has to be.
It's defense.
That looked like gear.
It's Defense Sword. Oxiel is in Waterfall.
Ooh.
Again.
See it.
I think that happened in both of my seeds this week.
One last minute greed check to see if we get maybe extra ribbons. We do not. Danny is on to this floor.
Chat calling for Scar to ice. Really?
No.
No.
Danny cruising right past the patrolling Ormac. Doesn't want any of that right now.
Even robots need hugs sometimes.
Right?
So if you're Scar, do you just go straight to Kraken and be done, or do you get that power gauntlet?
Ooh, so level 5 temper and only a single temper caster and no access to saber.
Yeah.
And levels not being great, I feel like all these add up to me going to get the power gauntlet.
Yeah, I'm in total agreement. Just hopefully there aren't too many unmarked boxes. Well, maybe they'll get lucky and there'll be a lot of marked boxes in mermaids, and then they can just not have to fight Kraken at all.
Mhm.
But I guess we'll see.
So Danny has left Sky. Only 4 shards left to go. We know there's 1 in Dwarf, 1 in Elfland, 1 in Northwest. I wonder if we'll see a gamble on a Topher locked shard.
Ooh, or maybe even a marsh guard.
No.
Alright. So Scar is heading up to the mermaids.
Mhm.
Gonna get that power gauntlet. Which for chaos you really need it. It's really no his absorb's too high.
Mhm.
Danny checking elf lock. Excellent. Scar immediately going to TFC?
Might as well. The incentive can be in any of the locked rooms, so it's either TFC or everything on the mermaid's floor.
Yeah. So it's definitely a gamble because we got all the boxes in the mermaid floor or one box right there. But hey,
At
if it
least it's
paid
on
out,
the
that would have been
way.
huge.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
All right. First box in mermaids. Okay.
Well, I guess we'll go say hi to Kraken now. I see at least one Xbox in there, but we need 4.
Yeah, at this point, might as well just go straight to Kraken.
Danny about to find the Xbox, or she already found the Xbox here in Northwest. Well, Scar's about to head down to talk to a squid.
Oh, this is about to be an unfortunate, painful choice for Danny. One shard left. Do we? Yeah, there we
Oh,
go. Now we got a Vorpal. Hooray! We
hey!
remembered it exists.
Haven't housed up recently though.
This is fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Scar taking an Xbox on the way down.
Interesting.
I would just beeline to Kraken at this point. No, don't touch anything else.
Maybe uncertain about levels.
Maybe.
Oh, we're looking at Topher. We're going inside Topher.
Okay.
We got 3 chances. Let's spin the wheel. And nope. We got 2 chances. Let's spin the wheel. Oh.
Gonna try Earth 1? Yes, we are.
Might be.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. We're doing everything we can to avoid going to stupid Onrak.
Meanwhile, Kraken comes out, hits the fighter for 77. Yay. Fast comes out. I didn't see what the fighter did first turn, so I don't know. Swing, 7 hits, 10-24. Kraken's still hanging around. Temper comes out, and Viz 2 comes out. Punches the white mage, who barely survives, and we're going to say goodbye to Kraken. And that gives Scar the required 28, and Danny just hit 28 as well.
Gonna be hitting Topher at roughly the same time. The only difference really is that Scar is up a power gauntlet, which is that is kind of a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but it's gonna be interesting. What are Danny's levels?
is.
Just a hair lower than Scar's.
That's fine. XCal will carry us through the first 4 fights. I'm not worried about that, but we'll see about the big
Yeah.
bad.
Chaos is always the problem. Danny, considering taking a worm fight on the way down.
Chat making a good point. Danny does have that second ribbon.
That's true. That's very true.
So Bane. Well, I mean, we had the Age of Shield anyway. So maybe for Tia, move the ribbon to the Black Mage. But
that's kind of a lot of effort.
Nuke comes out, takes care of Wheels, and the XCal takes care of Lich.
We got a life caster today. Those are helpful.
Mm-hmm. I do have life too that they picked up they're able to pick up at level 8, I guess. I mean, that's cool.
All right, Scar just behind on the earth floor. Danny doing some healing after the awkward nuke. Ooh, Lich.
Oh no.
Oh. Lich's awkward nuke connects with the White Wizard. Down goes Scar's party. Quick reset, back in we go. At least it's mid-Topher, so it's a pretty short trip back to the nuke lottery.
Meanwhile, fires have stare. That's awesome. Don't see that too often. All right, here comes carry fight. What are we doing to the fighter here? Bruising instead? And fasting? And down goes the Black Mage again.
Looking to make sure that the White Wizard makes it through this fight. We're okay with the single ruse stack. Incoming Fire 3, not going to do much. Swing goes out, 307. That was a little awkward. Continuing Harm 4 is just regular DPS. Single swing, we make it through carry. Onward to the Kraken floor.
And time to chug some heal pots. Didn't we see... No, I'm thinking that's something else. I thought I saw Cure 4 somewhere. But...
There is a Cure 4. Well, yeah, there was Cure 4 at level 5, and then also the default from level 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which we don't. We want to save that life too, if we can.
Yeah. Alright, it's Kraken time. Invis 2 from White Mage, Fast from Black Mage. Fast goes off first. That's a good. Swing goes off next. That's a better. 315. That's not super. Kraken takes pity on us with a Lightning 2. Invis goes off. That's good. Let's try that again. Are we using more Invis 2? No, we're rusing the White Wizard. We want to make sure it goes through. Valuable Temper Charge going out. 6 at 784. Goes off towards the Knight. That's a good. Incoming melee for 280. Fighter still there. Cure 4 time? Cure 4 time. And a nuke just in case melee doesn't get there. Cure 4 goes off. Here comes Ink. Not going to do anything. Swing goes out. 5 hits. 1,303 damage. Now goes Kraken.
And Scar, meanwhile, using the defense sword on the White Wizard as they take on Kraken. And down goes Kraken on their side. So we are neck and neck.
Danny, mere moments, mere steps ahead of Scar right now. Here comes Bane. Bane fails to take out the undefended mage. Invis 2 going off. Meanwhile, over on Scar's side, there is a lack of a White Wizard. That bodes poorly. Here comes Thunder. Almost takes down the Black Wizard. Temper goes off. Swing goes out for 592. Tia 2 still there. Over on Danny's side, Ice 2 not going to do much. Bane takes out Scar's Black Wizard. It is 1v1. Danny and Scar both make it through, but with very lopsided parties. Danny makes it through with whole party to the Chaos floor. Scar moving things around. Possibly going a-hunting for that there RNG loop. Danny doing some last-minute party jiggling. looking around at the stuff we have brought our Ablative Meat Shield back to life.
Don't forget the Vorpal.
Scar has engaged. Ice 3 goes off. Power Gauntlet going off. Danny, you're going to switch weapons. Danny, you're going to switch weapons. Okay, Danny, you're switching weapons. Scar, eating a melee attack, attempts melee themselves for 382, but incoming melee takes Scar down. And Scar departs looking for a grind tile. Yes, Vanilla Chaos touch attacks include stun. Oh boy.
That was rough.
Meanwhile,
Go for
Danny, having problems, looks to have eaten some bad melee at some point to that White Wizard. We're attempting chug strats. Ice 3 does exact damage, takes out our healer. Test melee swing, 5 hits 153, not super. We are still working on buffing. Danny does not have the power gauntlet, so we're going to have to do this the hard way with 3 more temper charges. Lightning 3 takes down our Ablative Meat Shield, almost takes down the Black Wizard with it. 6 hits 646, that is much closer to a real number. Going with more temper. The Black Wizard survives crack, 1 more swing for 213. The damage continues. Temper goes off. We are more interested in this final temper charge than we are in healing. Slow 2 tags the Knight. 3 hits for 253 is not good, but we're going to reapply that fast while the Black Wizard's still there. Melee takes us to sub 300. Outgoing damage only another 350. Gonna go for lock 2 strats, try to pull down some of that evasion. There's the Cure 4. We did not beat the race. We got some anti-evasion going on. We're gonna try heal strats. Incoming Fire 3 takes the Knight back down to sub 300. 6 hits 530. We're still going. Now we're trying to beat the nuke. Incoming melee takes us down to 70. 1140 big crits, but we don't quite get there. We might have hit an RNG loop, though. That might have been a thing. It looked like Chaos did the same damage twice in a row. I wonder if Danny has picked up on this data.
Oh, that's so close. I was gonna say, Danny doesn't have the defense sword, right?
Does not have crown, no. That whole chain was that whole chain was from that was from Canaria Armory, but we'd have to follow it. Yeah. So no evasion magic for that night. So unfortunate, and that I don't think that's something I'd chase, honestly.
No.
Like, we got all the pieces here. Scar made it back to Tier 2. How is this gonna go? Defense on the White Mage, fast on the Knight, swing on the Tia. 7 hits 511. Here comes Bane. Removes the Black Wizard, but we still have the healer up. Ice 2, not doing much. 5 hits 842 out of the Excal. Continuing defense. We made it to evasion cap. 5 hits 770. Down goes Tia 2. Scar is on to Chaos. A quickie life 2, and away we go. Interrupted by airs. Make it to the floor. Danny already back on the Kraken floor. Swapping weapons to the Vorpal. Here we go. Power. Defense. A-rub. And fast. Power goes off. Ice 3. Doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. A-rub goes off. The party is now protected from crack. Fast goes off. Time for more power. We gonna go for healing magic? What are we doing? Temper? Temper. Power? Temper. Here comes Lightning 3. Does a real number to that Black Wizard. I don't think it's got long left in it. Invis 2 goes off. Temper goes off. More power. Try for some healing. Try for some temper. We get 1 more temper off. We get a power gauntlet. Here comes Crack. Dodges everything. Heal 3. Incoming. Gets the White Wizard back above 300. The Black Wizard back above 100. more evasion. We're about halfway to evasion cap across the party. We've also spent most of our temper charges. Inferno is going to take out that Black Wizard. We have not seen terribly many spells. This Chaos has been very skill happy. Time to apply gas. 7 hits, 2,311 damage. Incoming melee, not doing a heck of a lot. Outgoing, 5 hits, 1,122, and down goes Chaos. Scar finishes in first place with a race time, GG time, 1 hour, 7 minutes, 9 seconds. GG.
GG, what a race. It was neck and neck.
Danny has made it through to Chaos as well. Well, with a brief break at a worm fight. There we go. Okay. We're doing good. We have brought back the ablative meat shield. Let's see if this Chaos fight will get us there. Meat shield into position. Knight protected. Looking at gear, moving things around. Equipping the silver bracelet for funsies. And here we go. Meat shield set to wait. Evasion strats going off. Test swing from what I believe was the X-Cal for 268. Invis going off. Ice 3 takes down the black belt immediately. Fast goes off. Invis 2 queued up. Really want to try and get that Knight 2 evasion cap to see if we can't harvest that next RNG loop attempt. Unfortunately, Lightning 3 takes out the Black Wizard. Another swing for 313. Not doing great. We're going to life 2 that Black Wizard. We need temper charges. 5 hits 21. We need temper charges. Slow 2 attacks the Black Wizard. Doesn't really matter if it worked or not. Invis 2 goes off. We're now at, I believe, 3 stacks of 6. Melee destroys the White Wizard. No more evasion for us. How's X-Cal doing? 169. Not great. Lock 2. Time to remove some evasion. Here comes Crack. Both characters survive. 6 hits 471. It continues. 6 hits 420. Doing okay. There's the Cure 4. We have reset. Lock 2 goes off. We have 4 more temper charges. How many can we make stick? Incoming melee, only a single hit for 81. Outgoing, 7 hits 350. This is not super outgoing damage. 7 hits 639. That seems a little better. Fire 3 doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. X-Cal, 7 hits 178. Not good. Ice 2 doesn't do a lot. Chaos with fast might be a bit of a problem for our lack of full evasion. 10 hits 302. It looks like our anti-evasion has really done the job. Inferno for 280. No more tempers for us. 10 hits 306. 8 hits 783 does good. Nuke takes us to 100. 7 hits 408. We're getting close, but a punch makes it through our evasion. And Danny is going to climb back on that horse, as we are joined in the booth by our winner on stream, Scar. How's it going, Scar?
It's going pretty good. GG's.
So, how was that?
Was not as bad as it initially looked like it was to be. You know,
Yeah.
I see Black Belt White Mage on the starting screen. I'm like, and it's just again. It's like
not my fault.
It's like a 1 in 15 to get that start. So it's getting 2 in a row is 1 in 225. It's extraordinarily unlikely.
I do apologize, but I am going to have to step away. You got this from here, Fizzle?
Yeah, I got this. Thanks for joining, Rubes.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'll take it easy. I'll hang up and listen in. Have a good one.
Now, Scar. Was it the same plan as last Black Belt White Mage Seed? Was it, please find a fighter, please find a fighter, please find a fighter?
I mean, maybe not so many pleases. The plan was just find a fighter and not worry about this silly little black belt because we're not going
Mhm.
to get a grind off the ground quickly enough.
Mhm.
And nothing. There was nothing in the sea that made me stray from the plan. But when I saw sandworms on the gray worm tile, I was like, if Danny
Mhm.
went for that, if Danny went for the black belt this time, she could have gotten. I don't remember how many shards we had going into Volcano, but Volcano wasn't required, or it wasn't
Mhm.
required till later. I don't remember what the
Right.
key item was. Was it the cube?
Was slab, which did lead into
Slab.
loot, but yeah, early
Yeah.
slab
So
doesn't
you
really do.
didn't. Yeah. I remembered. It's like, oh, this is not okay. I do have to turn in my adamant. And it's like turn in the
Mhm.
adamant, and it's like, oh, I do have to do this rod. And then the rod was I don't remember what rod was, chime or cube.
Rod was chime. We never saw anyone bounce off an entrance on stream, so unclear if chime was needed or not.
I don't know. I folklore the seed. It felt really good. Like I'm flying towards Topher under the hour, having done having completed every check in the flags. I was like, oh wow, I've
Mhm.
really made pace here.
It was very interesting. Divergence happened as the two of you were leaving Titans. Um, Danny ended up heading for an early ordeals play. So unfortunately, ordeals inevitably happened at her repeatedly, but
Yeah, those catmen were not nice.
mhm, but she did make it in the air first. But you got, I don't know, 6 or 7 shards out of volcano sooner. So
Yeah,
your fights you ended up taking were way better.
I was like at no point in that seed was I dissatisfied with my routing, even though I went to a full clear because there were so many shards along the way. There weren't as many shards in Earth Cave as I may have wanted, but
Mhm,
that's fine.
mhm. So Danny has made it now through Tia 2, on the way to Chaos, bringing back the ablative meat shield.
The Edward using the black belt as Edward, half a blink. It's gonna be Ice 3 as the opening spell, and it's not gonna matter, but it's the
That's
thought that counts.
it's been the pattern.
I
The
mean,
the
that's
real goal
it's
is
the
that it
most
eats a
likely
slow
outcome.
too.
Yeah, no, it's you're no. The black belt 100 HP black belt doesn't make it to the slow 2. 100 HP black belt is there to take an errant punch.
Maybe it
Ooh,
accidentally eats some heal threes. Who knows? Going with nuke strats out of the gate. 2 hits
yeah,
85 out of the
racing,
Vorpal.
just trying to race, and there it is. The opening crack got him. Unfortunate. Oh, did
Going
Danny
from
find more than one ribbon?
Yes, Danny found a second ribbon on the second floor of Sky.
Oh no, I was never getting that. I hate that floor. You can only force me there. I will not go there voluntarily.
We trying to decide between Invis and Heal. We eventually decided on Invis, going to now start buffing that Vorpal. Fast goes off. Here comes Ice 3.
Yeah,
Might be
this is
looking to try to do Life 2 curing.
a life 2 is the
Yeah.
best healing spell in the game.
Hmm.
Uh, and when I bought it, I had forgotten that I already had level 8 charges. I was I just knew that I was going to get a charge or two, and I got 2 extra charges
Hmm.
from the extra levels that a 3-person party gets in this
Hmm.
flag set.
Going with Life 1, possibly to conserve Cure 4 charges. Continuing the Lock 2 casts, we're just going to wait for the Cure 4 to ruin everything before we start swinging in.
Yeah, Lock 2 is one of the best spells in this flag set. It replaces one of Temper or the Power Bonk in most cases. It looks like that slow 2 hit because she had to reapply the fast, which is
Yep.
unfortunate.
but that gave the turn for the Cure 4 to go off, so I believe we can start swinging now. Single melee crit for 300 is not super. 6 hits that crit for 300 is also not super. We've got 2 temper charges left. Let's see if Vorpal can do Vorpal things now. 263, not particularly.
Oh,
Down goes down goes the fighter. We're gonna try
80
fade.
damage, more than 80 damage. It's good fade.
We got life too. Damn, we got life too. Oh no, we don't have
She
life too.
doesn't
We
have
have
life
life.
too. Oh,
All
got
right,
the turn
we
order
got
though.
got good turn order. This is Cure 4. It's sort of turn order. 6 hits, 522. We get the turn order. Full health knight.
We just hold A from here. The ice
7 hits,
two and then
347.
fast. Being on crack there is good.
667. That's good.
Yeah.
727. That's better.
The punch leaving you just above where the nuke would leave you. All right. And she's through.
8 hits, 402. GG to Danny, who finishes in second place, 1 hour 16:31, and I believe she joins us in the booth now. GG, Danny.
Thanks. Stupid chaos.
Stupid chaos. So, how was that?
It was great. Fantastic. Felt not bad at all. After that tear I shed when I got that black belt and white mage, and I felt real bad. And then I got my fighter and canary, and then things started looking up, and it was fine. Not everything was great, but it was working out. And then that first chaos said, "No," and then we got sad again.
So, was the plan always to go for a fighter? He
Yes,
asked, knowing the answer.
yes. It was simply just how long it was going to take me to find one.
Hmm. Now, the real question I have: what was your plan coming out of Titans, where you've got herb and you've got canoe? What was your thoughts on routing that?
I wanted to do whatever turn-ins I had because they just needed things. And when it came down to, okay, your options are, I had the adamant and I saved leaving off on that. It's like a turn-ins, and if it's not something I can use right now, then my options are volcano and ordeals. And nobody wants to do ordeals in these flags. And I need to do something dumb and it work if I'm gonna win. So I went with the dumb thing and hoped that it'd work so I could maybe win. And then I got bounced out of ordeals, and it took me 4 tries. But boy, was I a happy girl when it turned into the floor.
Yeah, that was. I'm pretty sure I last location that floater. You were right to go to ordeals.
Um, any other questions? So at the end, Danny, you were opening key locks, and then you ended up 1 shard short, and you went all the way over to Earth Cave first floor trying to find a shard. Did you have any other last second desperation checks up your sleeve, or were you about to be very sad and on rack?
I was about to be very sad on because that was the last place I could check. I had done everything else, everywhere else, all the key locks. It was that or Marsh, and what's it going to Marsh? So if there was not a shard somewhere on Earth 1, we were taking our sad self to Onrak and then going to Waterfall. And if there wasn't one there in the sea, I was very, very happy when I saw that shard. I
Yeah,
was like, it
you
just
would
needs
have been in C. There were no shards in waterfall.
I'd
I was
just been like,
upset.
there's got to be 4 somewhere, and then I get 1 in Elfland, and then I get 1 in Northwest, and then
Yep.
I get 1 in uh Dwarf Cave. And honestly, I didn't even think to look at Crescent, but I don't, or Canary Locked. I don't think there was one though, because I
Nope.
after that second dive, I if I have defenses would be easier. Maybe I'm lucky, and that's what's in Canary Locked. And then I saw that the box was marked. I was like, well, that's not it. Reset back. But I was stressing that a little bit, and then
Mhm.
it felt good. Topa felt good. We got through. We and everything is good. I was maybe what a swing away, and I think the nuke got me. I think that's what killed me on the first
Yeah,
dive.
I believe so.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm honestly, I'm I'm glad I got through on that last dive because I was probably gonna quit after that. Kind of wanted to before that, but wasn't forfeiting 2 races in a row. Uh, but I'm also mad that that last dive worked just a little bit. And here's why,
Uh-huh.
because if y'all watched that disaster of that last chaos dive, it had no business working. I
Mhm.
wasn't trying to nuke him down. I was mismenuing. Went to do fast twice and
Uh,
nuked instead.
Oh,
And then it fell out, then he, like, died, and then getting back that was such an awful chaos fight. The other 2 were so much better. That first one was perfect and almost worked, and then the one that looks like the clowns came to town is the one that gets me through. Go
yeah.
figure. That sounds about right.
so Scar, you are heading on to face Solaris. Any
I'm
thoughts on that
scared.
matchup?
I'm scared. I know Solaris is better than me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go give him. Give him. um, we hang out, so it's gonna be fun.
And Danny, you are moving on into the survival meat grinder. Uh, any thoughts for strategies or adjustments for that?
I'm going to where I'm used to being. So, I mean, starting at the end of the week with, I think, the last chance qualifier starts Thursday.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Watch out, I'm
It's
in
gonna
my
start
element. No.
Thursday. Gonna end Friday evening. Kind of a
Yeah.
short
So
window, but
I'd say I there's probably adjustments I could make, but if there are, I don't know what they are, and if there was and I knew them, I'd forget them by the end of the week. So, if you have one watching me flounder around for a while until I find myself a Topher and then get bounced out a few times, y'all know where to find me. Otherwise, it'll be fun to see how those races turn out, and, GG Scar, they have been a lot of fun to play the last few days. I was lucky to get the 1 game, so I'll take it as a little like, "Hey,
yeah.
look what I did."
Oh,
Um,
you
but
you put a lot of pressure on me there. I was scared the whole time. Like like it was nagging in the back of my mind that you were gonna find some better routing thing, and you know, like I saw. Did you end up looking at any of the tiles, the trap tiles?
No, I
There
don't think
was.
I ever look at them
I like to
unless I
full
have to
loot.
step on them.
Yeah, I like to full loot the volcano armory. So I saw the gray worm tile, and that was sandworms. And when I saw that, it scared me a little
Oh,
bit
man.
because it's like because the thought crossed my mind. Oh, if Danny goes for the black belt this time, the sandworm is exactly what you would need to get
Yeah.
that going with the magic that was available.
Yeah, that would've been really good.
And there
I
was
might be
like
showing
4 shards on. There was a lot of shards on the first floor of volcano, so you'd have been
yeah.
pretty okay as far as getting the XP gain.
Yeah, I'd say I'd be showing my cards a little bit, but this might not surprise anybody. Unless and I don't think it's possible, please God, don't let it be possible, because 'cause that'll be what happened to me next time and I'll jinx myself. But unless I'm forced to black belts, I ain't taking one.
It is not possible for there to be 2 black belts.
Okay. Oh, hallelujah. I'm not gonna get
We
stuck with that one race. But yeah. Nope. That is not a thing that anyone is ever gonna have to worry about unless I am
if we
absolutely had 0 options. The black belt is not coming with this girl.
yeah,
I am
black
good
belts were
at it.
barely in the flag set in the first place. We weren't gonna set up a situation where there was gonna be 2 of them.
Much appreciated.
All right, then I think we're going to move this on to final thoughts. We'll start with our winner on stream, Scar. Final thoughts.
GG's again to Danny. She's better than she says she is. Uh,
That's what I keep
I was
trying to tell her.
nervous. I feel like that's a thing with a lot of folks is they are better than they think they are, and it gets to them. And if we just had a little bit more arrogance in Final Fantasy Randomizer, the competition would benefit.
Fine. Hey, everyone who lost this week, I'm kicking all your butts come the 18 qualifier.
That's the spirit.
Go get them.
Yeah.
Uh,
All I
second
gotta
place.
do is just mismenu everything and I'll get through. That's what I learned today. That's my adjustment next week, the next race. I'm just gonna mismenu the heck out of everything.
So you're just gonna relax.
I
Just
don't know how to
relax.
do
Just
that even
chill.
on a normal day.
Understandable.
I'll fake it. I'll fake relax and miss menu everything, and then I'm gonna win the whole thing. There you go.
Second place on stream, first in our hearts. Danny, final thoughts.
It's admin bracket, here I come. Is it still the admin bracket if I'm the only one doing it this year? You know what? Yes, it is. It's the admin bracket. It's the lower bracket. It's where we all end up anyway, and I'm I'm solo representing, so I gotta go there and do poorly. I'm not sure how that works, but it's fine. It's where I knew I was going anyway. And like I said, Scar was a lot of fun to race, and they deserve the wins they got, and they are going to be someone that I highly suggest if anyone gets them that they look out for them and they practice because they're real good and they are very, very hard to beat. Also, thanks to everyone who did crew today. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, bye.
So shout outs to Rubes, who was Makocoms. Shout outs to Fabian on Restream and Wildham doing the tracking. For everybody here at the Final Fantasy Randomizer community, my name is Lord Fizzlebeef, and we will see you all next time. Have a good night, everyone.